Well, first talk to me about being sworn in today with Larry and just what that means for you and just what that's ultimately going to mean for the city of Lynchburg.
I just think it's great to honor this tradition that we have in the United States, to swear an oath to uphold the Constitution and to remember the people that fought and died so that we have this freedom in the United States. And it's an honor to do this with Larry, and I'll be here tomorrow when Stephanie gets sworn in as well, because it's so important that we go forward with the unity to solve the challenges that Lynchburg has.
Obviously, we're reeling on a weekend of some violent things that have happened in Lynchburg. Talk to me about just how you as a city councilman are now going to handle those situations and kind of what you're going to do to help prevent those in the future.
So first, I'm just absolutely thankful that there were no police officers or law-abiding citizens hurt or injured in what happened over the weekend. That's a blessing. And second, we're just going to tell the criminals they're not welcome here. And we have some things coming forward that we're going to be cracking down on some things, and we're going to be removing these criminals from the streets and solving these problems, but we can't let all that information out right now.
One of the other things that you ran on was also kind of helping better Lynchburg City schools and the programs that are offered towards children. Talk to me about maybe some of the plans you and maybe soon Stephanie Reed will have in the works, and just what you guys are looking to do to update the school system.
So I'm just really excited about that opportunity there, because we've got so many great kids in our schools, elementary, middle, high school, that we've got to make sure they don't get left behind. This week I'm actually meeting with the superintendent of city schools to kind of see what she has to say from her angle on things, and then we're going to get together and see how, with the limited oversight role we have as city council as the taxing authority of Lynchburg, to kind of direct the policy in schools in a certain direction.
Now that the campaign process is over, obviously you're actually going to be sitting on city council. What kind of leader can Lynchburg residents expect you to be?
I think they can expect me to be fair. I think they can expect me to be honest and transparent. And I'm also not going to be political or mince words about things. I'm not going to say what people necessarily want to hear, but to push forward with honesty, openness, and transparency.
This is a new page in my life. It was 60 years in the planning. You know, things just don't happen. And as long as I can fulfill the purpose and plans of the Lord and the city of Lynchburg, I'm a happy man.
Speak to me about those plans. What are some of the things you have in store for your time on city council that you're going to do for the city of Lynchburg?
Well, we're going to work with our police department and reduce crime in the city. We're going to serve notice. Gun violence is not allowed in Lynchburg, Virginia. You shooting at people, you will be arrested. You will go to jail. And if you turn your firearm on my police officers, they have the right to defend themselves. So don't do it. Put your guns up and love your neighbors. We want peace in our streets. We don't want our streets just running free with violence. We're not going to have that. So either you love Lynchburg or leave Lynchburg. You love the citizens of Lynchburg or leave Lynchburg. We want to be family here.
Obviously, now you're on council, you're not running anymore. So, what kind of leader can Lynchburg residents expect you to be?
One that care for them, care for the citizens, one that they can depend on.
Have everything I need.
And then I was going to say, obviously, you got sworn in with Mr. Mischins here. I know you ran a campaign with him. What do you think about him as a leader as well?
I believe he will do good. He's kind of sharp around the edges. We're going to work together. You know, you can take a square object and make it round with the right tools.
I'm good.
I mean, it's a little bit surreal. It's been a 2-year journey, and so I'm just really excited. I'm ready to get going. It's been a lot of work, so we're ready to start next week and start doing what we said we would do to serve the community. I think that the Lynchburg residents expect me to be someone that will be honest and transparent, and someone that will listen to them.
What's your message to the community today?
I think my message is that I want to make sure that everybody feels like they're being heard, and that I'm someone that's going to be listening to our families and looking out for the safety of our community, for the education of our children, and for the finances of our citizens.
What do you think day one? Something you want to tackle?
I think day one we'll start looking at all of those areas. What things we can do right away to help, again, the safety of our city, what we can do in looking at the areas in education that we can start working on, and what we can start doing to help with the economy.